This is my ranking of the sets that I saw at Punk Rock Bowling 2025. This is just the ones that I watched. It's not all the ones that were there because some bands I didn't get to see because of like timing and restraints, battery charges, heat exhaustion, whatever. There's a number of reasons. And then a lot of the club shows overlapped, so I couldn't get to everything. So I watched 22 sets, and I'm going to rank all of them. In at 22, at the bottom of the list, Leftover Crack. What do you got to say about this, Nitty? Because you saw the video. So what's up?
I couldn't sit through like fucking more than 4 minutes of it. It was fucking horrendous.
How insane was that set?
It was just bad. I mean, I saw a few people in the audience with their phones up, like filming it. They must have been hardcore Leftover Crack fans, but like the vocals, I don't know what that fucking weird black metal screaming shit was that was going on, and like
that's his jam, bro. He does it a lot.
It's terrible. I never liked that band.
I fucking hate you. Like, isn't that weird blue shirt? He's got the weird half blackface thing he's doing.
It's bad. It's bad. It's
bro.
Bad.
Look,
what like Harley Quinn up there too, fucking doing her thing.
For real. I genuinely want to know. If you go look at the comments, people are tripping out like, dude, thanks for putting us up here, man. Leftover Crack forever. First and foremost, that's wild. Second, like, what is it about that set that people are enjoying? And I'm not saying this from like a argumentative point of view. I'm just curious because like I thought it was pretty bad, like objectively, like not even like my opinion doesn't matter. Like objectively, there was like he was slurring his words. I'm pretty sure they were on some kind of something, and like the set list wasn't very good. And then the guys up there talking about like raise up your pipes. Like, bro, dude, you've been doing this shit for 30 years. Why are you talking about crack pipes still? Like, come on. Like, I just don't understand. I feel like at this point, they were like this really phenomenal thing, and they were this like phenomenon, honestly. And they kind of came up, they burned out. And instead of him just going, all right, time for me to like either start a new band or whatever, he just like kept this thing going. It's like a cash grab. And you know, my personal feelings on the man set aside, strictly from a professional point of view, like as a covering of this event, I was shocked by their set, dude. And they did that Michael Jackson cover. Did you catch that part?
No, I didn't. Like I said,
I'm gonna timestamp that and send it to you. You need to watch that because that is actually the reason I put the video up, was because I couldn't believe.
Go ahead.
I just couldn't believe it. I don't know what else to say. I was like standing there like this. Dude, I haven't seen people leave a show like that. I don't know, ever in my life.
Yeah.
People were just walking out. Yeah. By the time they got done, I'd say like a good quarter of the people, they were already gone.
Yeah. I mean, and the people in the videos that are commenting like, oh, hell yeah, Leftover Crack. I mean,
shit's wild.
They have fans, like diehard fans that love that band. I mean,
I guess so, bro.
There's a lot of crusty type punk fools that have, if I see a Leftover Crack patch on a jacket, that's a red flag. I'm like,
I probably have one of my jackets in the house.
It's like the ICP fans of punk, dude.
Hey, dude. Whoop, whoop.
Leftover Crack is the ICP of punk, dude. I mean, you know what? No, that's
disrespectful.
ICP.
To who though?
Leftover Crack. Shout out ICP.
Look, dude, I'm not gonna act like I didn't like Leftover Crack and then I don't still like some of their songs. I like Choking Victim. I saw them play in a house once. It was awesome.
It's cool.
But like,
yeah,
some things have changed, and it's like
the 500 Channel song was pretty good.
Well, they had a fair bit of good music, if I'm honest about it, but like that doesn't mean that they're still doing things the right way in 2025. Yeah. I don't understand the people that were telling me that the set was really good. I don't want to dogpile on nobody, man. I don't know what they're doing. It's none of my business.
That shit's ass, bro.
You say whatever you want to say, bro. I'm talking about it strictly from a professional point of view. I was disappointed, and I thought they could have done much better.
Yeah.
Moving on.
It's a shame. Sorry, Leftover Crack.
All good in the hood, broski. Okay, at 21, Lambrini Girls. I don't get the hype, dude. I don't get it. The message, I'm all about it. The crowd interaction, it was awesome. The music, dude, I just don't understand it, man. Like I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't think it's very good. But their stage presence was on point. Their message, like I said, their message is solid. I back the message, but Moving on. At number 20, I'll put The Damned. And the only reason I'm going to put The Damned up there at number 20, because I wanted to put it much, much, much higher, because let me do, this is going to blow people's minds. I think I might be converted, dude. That band was fun. I enjoyed their live set. The only thing is that they played a lot of their slower jams and some of their deep cuts.
Yeah.
And like, I wanted to hear like about 10 songs that I wanted to hear, and I only got to hear a few of them. But this is not a disrespectful 20. This is I'm so glad that I went and watched them play 20. Oh, I had a great time. And to be honest, even including Lambrini Girls, dude, I had a fucking blast this whole weekend. So none of these are bad marks except Leftover Crack. I'm just ranking them otherwise. At this point, it's just all good, but which ones did I enjoy the most at this point? You know what I'm saying? So let me be clear. I wasn't trying to be rude or anything like that to Lambrini Girls. I would love to talk to them one day. I think if I talk to them, I might actually get to like their music a lot better. I'm learning how I like music now, and it's just not really what I expected. I have to hear something. If I don't like it, I need to go do some research or talk to them. I'm open to change. So at number 19, this might surprise some people, Laura Jane Grace. And the only reason that it's this low on the list isn't because it was bad at all. It wasn't. And I felt horrible for them out in that sun. And she had this black guitar. She was playing her ass off. It sounded awesome. The only reason that it's this low on the list is because it was Laura Jane Grace and the Mississippi Medicals and not Against Me or something else where I knew the songs. So I just didn't know most of them. They only played 2 songs that I knew. And then at 18 would be Co-Defendants. The only reason that this is so low on the list is honestly, man, I like their music okay, but I don't think that I think that they're like wish they were the Transplants, it sounds like sometimes to me.
Yeah,
I don't know. People love that band, and I don't hate on them at all. They're pretty good. Their stage show is great, and Cheshky's an awesome dude. Mm-hmm. But I wanted Fat Mike to be more involved in their live show, and he wasn't. He did like one little tiny half verse, but he was on stage. Like, dude, get out there and do some stuff with these guys. You started the band. Play bass. Like, I wanted that, and for that reason, it's at number 18. At 17, Cockney Rejects. They were actually excellent live, but their dude is an old pro boxer, I think.
Yeah, you mentioned
that. The whole stage, the whole time. Just
you weren't into it?
I was the first 5 times he did it. It just got to where I was like, oh, goodness, dude, come on. But he was having a great time. And like I said, this isn't a list of bad. This is just where I ranked them on all the good times I had because I had a lot of fun, man. At number 15 would be Swingin' Utters.
This one also has 17? I thought you skipped 17, dog.
Oh shit, 16. I'm sorry. 17 was Cockney Rejects. 16 was Youth Brigade. The only reason it wasn't higher is because I had that heat problem, man. I almost died.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to see most of it. What I saw, I loved, man. Youth Brigade is great live, and those guys still have hella energy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to reiterate that this is not a list of like bad. It's just they're all good except one. So people need to just. I feel like people are going to think I'm talking shit when I'm really not trying to at all. No. Youth Brigade at number 15 will be Swingin' Utters, and their reason I had an issue with Swingin' Utters set wasn't even the Swingin' Utters. The venue sucked, and the crowd was really weird for the first half of their set. Like people weren't into it, and it was dragging me down a little bit. But it's the Swingin' Utters, and they're amazing, and they've got Jack Dalrymple playing with them, and that guy's like one of my heroes. So Swingin' Utters are amazing. I actually want to switch 15 to 14. 14 was Dillinger 4. Same issue with the club. The venue was terrible, but the singer of Dillinger 4 was driving me nuts, dude. That guy was so.
Which singer? There's like 3 of them.
The little like round short guy.
Oh, the guy with the deeper voice like this. That's Patty.
Man, that guy was driving me nuts, dude.
Plays bass, right?
I couldn't tell you, man. I was so irritated with him. In between every song, he said something dumb. He was, stop it, shut up, stop, no. Hey, fucking California. It was just trying to be funny, and it wasn't hitting. Mm-hmm. Nobody was responding the way that I think he wanted it to. So it was like, yo,
it wasn't just nice to do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, man, like move on from that and just let us soak it in, dude. I never got to see Dillinger 4. I was excited to see them.
But they're a good band, right?
I love Dillinger 4.
Yeah.
Like before that I even went there, I'm a big fan of Dillinger 4.
Yeah, they're a great live band.
I honestly I don't know yet. At 13, Peter Hook and the Light. I am shocked at how much I enjoyed that guy's set. Shout out Peter Hook and the Light. I am now a fan.
Peter Hook?
Joy Division and what's his other band? New Order.
He's wow. I just lost punk points, man. Shit.
Dude, Peter Hook and the Light played, and bro, the sun was going down. The
Nice.
crowd was into it. The music was kind of not, super crazy. I chilled, dude. I enjoyed that set, man. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna be digging into their discography here soon too.
Check them out.
Now we're getting into like the real shit that I just
Right.
honestly, these are all like I had a blast the whole weekend, dude. Every band played great. Honestly, I wish Lived Over Crack would have come correct because they kind of like poo-pooed on the whole thing. At number 12, I put the Briefs. I wanted to put them higher. I just couldn't. There's just so, I mean, honestly, they could have been 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. They could have been anywhere in there, man. It really is just like my part. Well, the venue was great. The sound was great. The band played awesome. They have no shirts that fit your boy. I had to buy shit that doesn't fit, which sucks. But I'm going to be making something out of one of the shirts. But the venue was like hard to film in. So my personal experience there, I enjoy going to these shows and filming. I don't go there to just get in the pit. I'm too old for that shit now. Yeah. I like to film. So if I have a bad experience doing that, it does negatively affect how I feel about the show. But overall, it was awesome. I had a blast. I think the set is going up tomorrow or the next day. It was a lot of fun. They were really good, man. Dude, I love that band so much, dude. Shout out to the Briefs.
Yeah, they're good. Good band.
At 11, the Briggs, dude. Blew my fucking mind. I only caught the second half of their set because I was trying to get into the club. But, dude, Joey, man. Shout out Joey Briggs. That guy was, man, whew. And then they covered a Cox Bar song, which was cool because they had just played like 2 hours before that. And he goes, I know y'all already heard this, but fucking I'm playing it anyways. And I thought that was cool because he was just like, I love this song. And the Briggs were awesome, dude.
Love that.
At number 10, Beton Arme.
Yeah.
They're one of the best live bands out right now. They're so good live.
I got to check them out. I really like them. They're fun.
We talked and they said that they love what I do on the channel, and it blew me away. I couldn't believe that they had seen some of the stuff I was doing. So I'm going to hopefully get those guys on the show at some point in the near future. They were excellent live. Their frontman is absolutely out of his mind. He dances a bunch. He always says, hey, we're a dance band out of Canada. I find that so charming because I like that you don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I want to see him too.
Now we're getting into the real nitty gritty, dude. At number 9, we have Nothington. The only reason that Nothington isn't higher up on the list is because of the venue. The sound there fucking sucked, man. And it was the same place where I saw Swingin' Utters and Dead to Me. They had these lights on the ceiling that were just fucking my eyes up. In this place, it was the people that worked at that place were ass. Like everywhere else I went in the entire city of Las Vegas was awesome, except this place.
Damn.
It was
fuckers.
What was it called? Substance, I believe is what it was called. The place fucking sucked. But Nothington played their ass off, and that band is amazing. I love that band. At number 8, Street Dogs. Wow, did they put on a great show. They played Back to the World in its entirety. And it was, wait till you see the footage, bro. It's going to fuck you up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
going to watch the videos.
At number 7, honestly, I should have put this probably at number 9 and moved the other 2 up. Number 7 was the Interrupters. And the only reason that I would move them up is move them back down the list is because it just felt kind of robotic. And it sounded good, but the BPMs was slowed down a little bit. It felt a little robotic. And I just wanted them to be a little more, what's it called when you're doing
natural, kind of on stage, maybe?
What?
Like organic? Natural?
Yeah. I wanted them to like riff a little bit more, like flow a little bit more. It felt kind of over rehearsed a little bit.
They're a very LA band, so
So
they do rehearse that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole stage show is like planned.
I'll give them a pass. Not that they need one from me or anything, because that band's pretty great. Look, man, I'm not talking any shit. This band was awesome.
Yeah.
Amy just had a baby, and I think this was their first show this year. So like whatever for that being the case, they played very, very well. And I every song that they played, I sang along with. So I'm not talking no shit, dude. Interrupters are awesome.
Nice.
At number 6, the Bouncing Souls. Dude, I will never get tired of seeing that band play. Ever. Dude.
I'm gonna see them in a few months. Actually,
me too. I can take my wife, bro. I can't wait to see them again. I love that band. I really want to talk to them so bad. I hope one day I can get them on the show. Okay, now here's the top 5, dude. This is where things get crazy.
That's me.
Yes.
I knew it. Yeah. Well, I thought they'd be number 1, or 2.
Honestly, dude, all 5 of these could just be thrown into a bag, shaken up, and pulled out in any random order you want. Dead to Me.
That me's great.
I'd never seen him play live, and Jack Dalrymple is literally a hero of mine. And like, they did not disappoint, man. They were excellent, and they were at a shitty club with a shitty sound people and shitty lights, and they still are in my top 5. That's how fucking good they were.
I love that band.
They're so good, dude. So good. Number 4, Cockspar, but the first set, Outside in the Fest. It wasn't as intimate, but dude, I could not believe the crowd noise. Every single song. I was like, this is crazy, bro. It was
hard, man. Come on.
It was no. I'm not complaining. I'm saying it was amazing, dude. It was awesome. I mean, I felt some kind of way about it, bro. Your boy got a little emotional. I might have shed a little teary tear. I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. At number 3, it's really hard to not put this at 2 or 1. Who do you think I'm talking about?
At number 3, fuck.
You're gonna go, oh no shit.
I mean, it's not the other Cockspar set, is it?
No.
Hold on. Don't tell me.
I'm not gonna.
Punk Rock Bowling 2025. No. I know.
When you see it, you're gonna go, oh duh.
Dude, don't tell me fucking Social Distortion, please.
No.
Bullshit Detector, man.
My man. That's what I'm saying. It's really hard to not put them at 2 or 1. The reason I got 2 or 1 where I got them is I'll explain it in a second. But at number 3, Bullshit Detector. They played Saturday afternoon in the blazing hot. I literally burned the soles of my feet through my shoes to film this band. My camera went ape shit. It was a disaster, but I got it done. Shout out to Kim for helping me with my phone while I was like trying to adjust my equipment. She was helping me try to film. I'm so proud of my boys, dude. Those are my dogs, man. And they played their ass off. I think they probably sounded as good as they ever have. And all I kept hearing all weekend was, man, that band was awesome. Did you hear those guys?
Yeah.
And I heard, dude, they sound as good live as they do on their records. I can't believe that.
That's great. I really want to see them live.
Even Kevin said it, dude. Kevin was like, man, they sounded as good as they do on their records. And I was just like, I'm not even in the fucking band, dude. And I felt this like swell of pride.
Hell yeah.
I love them so much, bro. Shout out to Bullshit Detector. Y'all are my fucking friends. Y'all are my family. You know that shit.
Yeah. I think I know who number 1 is. Don't tell me.
Number 2, Mike McColgan and the Bomb Squad.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, wait till you see the footage of this, man. I was so dog-ass tired that once they finished the Do or Die set, I had to leave, man. I was literally falling asleep like at the it was like 2:30 in the morning, man. I'd been up all day filming on about 3 hours of sleep. So I missed like 3 or 4 songs at the very end, but I got the entire album Do or Die filmed. Dude, wait until you see this footage. Wait till you see some of the photos I got. I don't know if I have ever seen a club show like that other than number 1. I assume you know what this is.
The number 1?
Yeah.
Ooh. You assume I know what this is, man. Is it Flag?
No. Shit, Flag. I knew I forgot a band, dude. God damn it. Flag. I'm going to put Flag in between Bouncing Souls and Dead to Me.
Okay. I would imagine they were good.
Flag was awesome. Dude, I feel so bad. I'm so disrespectful. Flag was fucking awesome. Yo. Yeah, so I guess Flag will end up being at like number 6 and we'll move everybody up 1. Flag was bad. Thank you. Flag was awesome. You don't know what number 1 is? I'm surprised.
Hold on. Don't fucking tell me.
It's so obvious.
Teenage Bottle Rocket?
No, I didn't get to see them play, man. They played too early in the damn morning. And they played at a club show that overlapped on one of mine.
Oh. Did you see Hot Water Music?
Nope. I actually left Hot Water. Oh, I'll explain that in a minute.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, it's so obvious. What was the whole reason I went there?
It's Cockspire, dude.
Yeah, Cockspar's club show.
Oh, their second set. Okay, yeah. Duh.
Yeah, because, dude, it was okay. So check this out. This is one of the times I got to be like a good friend and do something nice for somebody that like it was awesome, man.
Yeah.
So they played their club show. It was sold out. Like it was so packed that they were telling people if you go outside to smoke a cigarette, you're not getting back in.
Damn.
And dude, it was crazy packed in that place. And then I had like equipment malfunctions. I was so stressed out. But one of the things that was awesome was that my press pass they weren't checking my credentials except my pass. They were like, "Oh, you got your press pass, you're good." And I got inside and I realized that they never scanned my QR code for my ticket. Those tickets were selling for like $250, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. So I texted Kim.
You finessed it.
No, bro. Fuck all that. I'm the homie, dude. I was like, get your ass over here. And I emailed her the ticket. She was like, are you serious? I was like, get the fuck over here. And I just gave her the ticket. It's like, get in here, man. You need to be here. And she like left a club show with her friends and ran down the fucking road, came inside. We fucking freaked out watching Cox Bar the whole night. It was amazing. Okay. Hot water music. I was seeing Nothington, H2O. Was it Nothington? Yeah, I think it was Nothington, H2O, and Hot Water Music. And I get there, and I'm seeing Nothington, and that club was really shitty, right? And the lights were, dude, lights were fucking me up, man. They were like, I don't know. You need to look at the screen when I do this. They were going like this, and they were really bright because this place was like a dance club or something. And they were making me like anxiety ridden, dude. They were like giving me all kinds of anxiety shit, right? And so I knew I had bought a ticket to Mike McColgan and the Bomb Squad, but I was supposed to give it to somebody, Jordan, who never hit me up and got it. So I had this ticket. And I was like, dude, the universe is telling me I need to go watch McColgan because I bet they're not doing all this shit with the lights. That's why I missed part of the Briggs, because I was trying to get in the club.
That makes sense.
So I run down the road and I go in the club and I'm sitting there and I'm filming this. Now I'm dog ass tired, but that set was so incredible and the crowd was so insane. I don't think it was the same as what I would have seen at this other venue.
Yeah.
Now I've seen Hot Water Music a couple times. I still want to see them again. I will travel to do it if I need to. But I just thought, I think this is me. I think this is the world telling me, hey, you need to go over here and watch this set instead. And so, like, my top 5 is, I think, pretty locked in, man. That's to me,
solid top 5.
Yeah, dude. Dead to Me, Cox Bar, like Fest Show, Bullshit Detector, Bomb Squad doing Do or Die, and then Cox Bar Club Show. Literally, like, the whole reason I flew out there. And I want to reiterate that Flag was awesome. They were excellent, man. I can't believe that Keith Morris has as much like fire up his ass as he does at 70 years old, man. It's incredible.
Keith Morris keeps it going, dude. He's a Punisher. He's annoying as fuck in interviews and shit, but
yeah.
You know what? We don't need to hear him talk.
Bill Stevenson. That's true. I still want to talk to him though. Bill Stevenson.
Yeah. It'd be fun to have him on the show, I'm sure.
Bill Stevenson's definitely like a top 2 or 3 drummer that I like to watch play. I enjoy watching him play.
He's like a machine, dude.
That's what it is. He's like a machine, man. So that's my show rankings for. Let me be very, very clear one last time. I had a great time watching every single band except Leftover Crack, and it was so crazy how bad they were playing that it kind of was like mesmerizing. I thought surely it's going to get better at some point.
I probably just would have, if I was there, I just would have like stayed and watched the whole thing just for the fucking.
It was a train wreck, man. I honestly, look, dude, I have this weird thing where I feel empathy for people that sometimes I shouldn't, and I just was like, oh, these poor bastards. But I mean, no, it's probably getting paid back for some.
They're getting paid. They got paid to be there.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. I heard he got his shit waxed in the back. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard he got touched up.
Yeah, that guy,
He's a troublemaker, man. And look, dude, there's other people that he's involved with that are also troublemakers. But just because they're one doesn't mean he's not one.
He's made a lot of enemies over the years.
Dude, I got no beef with no Leftover Crack fans either, man. I don't care. I like his music. I carry it in my stores. I have had his records in my house. Like, I don't know him personally. And most of the stories I've heard have been stories. They're unsubstantiated claims as far as I'm concerned. To a certain degree, but there's a certain amount of stuff that's been repeated so many times by so many different people.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard not to believe it. So it's hard to deal with like rumor stuff, man, because I don't really know how to react to it. I hate to be like, oh, I heard it, I believe it, but I also hate to ignore people's like statements.
That's true.
It's hard to do. But if you're not an asshole, this shit won't happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Or at least not often. But yeah, dude, Punk Rock Bowling was absolutely amazing. I'm not going to keep talking about it. I'm tired and hungry, so I'm going to go eat and go to bed. Yeah. Nitty, this was a lot of fun, man. I'm glad I got to see you, bud.
Same, man. Same. Let's talk about a new episode.
We were going to do Cro-Mags and what was the other one?
7 seconds.
At some point, we had talked about Youth Brigade, so let's table that too. Let's get that on there.
I'm always down to change. Call an audible.
Let's do Youth Brigade and which one do you want to do? Cro-Mags or 7 seconds?
You pick. I don't care.
Shit. I like 7 Seconds more, but I haven't listened to Cro-Mags in a while. Let's do Asia Coral.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
I'm down.
I think we're doing The Damned and Coxbar with
Cool.
with Rob.
That's gonna be fun.
I think so, because I don't think he's as familiar with those bands, so it'll be a lot of fun for him to like dive in and listen to it.
Machine Connecticut? Which album? Sorry.
Probably the first album, and then Shock Troops.
Ah, classic.
Yeah, just something that's like, you know, accessible for somebody that hasn't got a lot of experience with them.
Great record.
Not myself, of course, but man, what a crazy life I'm living right now. Thank you to everybody that supports the channel. I really appreciate it. If you want to check out Patreon, go for it. I'm dropping I have a giveaway scheduled for like right now, so there'll be a giveaway soon. So just if you want to check it out, check it out. If you don't. Thank you for being here regardless. I love you guys. I love this shit. Have a good night. Peace.
Love y'all. Peace.